third phase of moon.
Third phase moon's back, taking your calls from around the world. We got breaking news that just came in. Greece is on fire. Forest fire is going off, and there was a helicopter spraying the fires down, and something was captured. We're going to share it on third phase of moon. What it is, I'm not exactly sure. People say dismiss it as a bird right away. I've never seen a bird stop in midair, take an immediately 90-degree angle right, and then just zoom off at that incredible speed. It's quite interesting. We'll let the people decide. We're going to get to callers from around the world in regards to the UFO phenomenon right now. You know what's happening. We just spoke with Alex Mistretta in regards to the Arctic photos captured in 1971 off a Navy submarine of what looks to be something that we can't explain. ISS is capturing something massive. This has all been coming in last week, too. Some people are saying it's a 12,000-mile wide UFO. Well, maybe it's not quite that wide, but whatever it is massive. And then this thing that's been discovered on Mars, a gate, a cube, some ancient civilization, a city uncovered in a subterranean situation. It's some of the most incredible smoking gun footage that we're not alone, and Mars has had life on it. If there's still life there, it's yet to be found, but there's some extraordinary evidence that states that is happening. The number to call in is 347-934-0378. Share your UFO sightings. Share your UFO sightings to the world right here at Third Phase of Moon. Area code 949. You're live, Third Phase of Moon. 949, you there?
Hey, what's up, Blake?
Hey, what's up? What's going on? Is this F1?
Yeah, it is F1. How you doing, brother?
Hey, pretty good, man. Everybody...
I just something really quick that I want to share that's like, you know what, dude? And I knew it was going to freaking happen. After I spent my last time on your show revealing the recollection that I had, just one of them, from the South Pacific Goodwill Tour.
Yes.
Do you want to know what happened yesterday?
Let's hear it, man. I know the world wants to hear it.
I remember how I said that after I reported that and I got less than an honorable discharge and seemed to get in a lot of trouble with the law. I literally don't leave my house practically, and my wife is here with me along with her sister. And yesterday, and I knew it would just be a couple of days till it happened, 2 Apache helicopters that have never in my lifetime done this, as I'm sitting in my house, literally came almost dangerously close to the telephone poles outside my backyard and basically almost tried to hover with their incredible weight. And I looked at the man sitting in the, I don't know, because Kelly would probably be able to tell you what it is, but it's the open door in the behind the cockpit where I guess cable guys or whatever gunners would hang out in. That's probably 10 feet by 8 feet. And he literally, the first one stopped, almost stopped because they have a difficult time hovering, I guess, but looked right at me and gave me a salute. A salute. Looked right at me like, yep, we got you. Then the next one behind it, and believe me, do helicopters ever come close to this house, honey, like that? She's shaking her head. She doesn't want to say her voice.
No.
And then the next one did the same thing, bro. The next one did the same thing, and the same guy with something in his arm looked right at me and gave me the same kind of look, but only like you would kind of point at someone with your hand and fake a gun motion, like, gotcha. That's what he did. Then 15 minutes later, they came back around, and this time my son came out and went, what the? brick. I mean, believe me, very, very unusual. And it only goes to show you how much reality was in my story about when I said the reason why it took so long is because it's kind of scary, because I know their capabilities, and I thought that they had pretty much mellowed out. But I can guarantee you, you don't know till you know, but I guarantee you that $1 to a donut, they never come in a residential area with telephone lines and come that close, level off, and look right at me. I mean, literally, he was 60 feet above the telephone lines, both of them. And I was surprised it wasn't a black helicopter, but they both looked at me. The first one gave me a salute. The second one pointed a fake, his finger like he was shooting me. Then 15 minutes later, they came back and repeated the same thing. I've never seen that here. I've lived here for many, many, many years. And that's why I just don't go out, dude. It's like, holy Jesus frickin' H. Christ.
I hear some background chatter. Is there comments from what was going on? I'd like to hear it on Third Phase.
Yeah, my wife is very nervous. We've been together for 13 years. She's probably the best wife you could ever have on this planet. And she went from, what's the point, to now she's very scared for me. And she says, you're going to end up dead. And I said, you know what? That's the way it goes. Honey, am I telling the truth? Thank you. See how she says it? She doesn't even want to be part of it, but she said yeah, and she doesn't lie.
What was your response to these suggestions by these
well, I looked right at him, and I took my cell phone, and I held my dad's Vietnam circa binoculars, which is still awesome, and made sure I got a great description of both helicopters so that I can look at the video and expand it and document it and encrypt it. That's the only thing I could think to do. And you know what? Blake? I'm not really that freaking scared, dude. You know what?
They're not going to be. If they're pointing at you, man. They're like, okay, we see you. Okay, move along.
No, isn't that weird, bro? Right after I gave so much information on the last show, and I tried not to give too much detail, bro, because I'll tell you privately, certain things that were I didn't try to give the right time relevance, but it was all pretty close. And I also didn't give the name of the ship or the commanding officer because I knew that those are the kind of things that they take and whittle down to get you. And that's why I blocked my number when I called you. But, this time I opened it up.
Let's bring in another caller. Maybe they got a question for you. Our phone lines have been jacked tonight. I don't know exactly what's going down. There's been some sensitive information. I know let's get to area code 917, see if they come in, and then we're going to get back to F1 because I know F1's got, what's going down over there in San Diego is quite intimidating in its own sense. 917, you there?
Yeah, honey, I'm here, Blake. This is Sharon. I'm really just listening, just trying to take it in.
Yeah, well, Sharon, just while you're online, I want to get your opinion. F1 worked for the Navy. He was discharged because he wanted to report a UFO sighting to the captain.
Right. Right.
And now he's getting buzzed by Blackhawks, and they're pointing at him and giving him the salute, like, hey, we see you.
Blake, until recently, until like the last year, I just never lived in this world. I just didn't know that this kind of crap went on with so many people that have no conscience. They'll just do whatever they want to intimidate and hurt you for their agenda. So, I believe it. Unfortunately, I believe it's happening.
I promise you it's the truth. I promise you I would never lie to you. I promise to whoever you believe in, I'm not lying.
Well, you know, when I think by the positive response in the community after watching your video, we're going to have the link. So if anybody missed F1's interview live that we had him on last Friday, he shared something that the world's never heard of. And let me tell you, it's quite amazing and quite sad at the same time when the government's trying to, they ruin people's lives trying to report UFOs. Come on.
It's scary, Blake, because you kind of wonder, and I'm not trying to go off the Richter here, but you get this pit feeling. I've always been able to tell the intent of other people through either actions, look, or communication, and you wonder if our government is really run by humans, because they seem rather heartless, and the government was created back in the day to represent the people's best interests, and now all it seems like is their main objective is to penalize those that don't fall into place, like a little schoolboy. So I'm kind of scared.
Keep it strong over there, F1, and you keep in touch. F1, you got some video of this Black Hawk action over your house. Are you going to send it over?
Probably not. I feel like, bro, it's just too much of a link, and it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need another person's cell phone to transfer it to, so it doesn't go back to me.
Nobody's gonna know, man. We're gonna put the video. We're not gonna link where's exact location. We'll say it's in San Diego. How many people live in San Diego, Kelly?
Yeah, no, but you know what I mean, Blake. I mean, if for that to happen was absolutely, and I tell you the truth, bro. I thought it would come in the form of police officers or something trying to stop me for doing nothing. But and then it, like I say, that was yesterday, and I'm thinking, that's about the time it gets through the chain of command to actually take action on it and decide what they want to do. I'm grateful that they were Marine Apache helicopters rather than the black unmarked ones, because when they show up, you disappear.
Send the video, man. We got to go. Third phase of moon out. Everybody keep your eyes on the skies. We'll see everybody in next